Hello and welcome to the channel. I am here for another versus video for you guys. Now for this versus video, we're going to be taking a look at two bands that are in the hard rock scene, 2000s rock to be more specific. And we are looking at Breaking Benjamin and Red. Now we'll be comparing their debut albums. So for this video, we're going to be comparing Breaking Benjamin with their album Saturate versus Red with their album End of Silence. Now, I think I do know which album I like more, but it is a bit of a tough call. I think both these albums are excellent. I do think that some of these albums are some of these bands' best material. I do think Saturate is one of Breaking Benjamin's best albums. I know that's not a very popular opinion. I know some people, in some people's lists of Breaking Benjamin, they usually have Saturate at the bottom, which I don't agree with at all. I think it's actually one of their best albums. I just really like the raw sound that you get with it and the influence that Breaking Benjamin had at the time. They were influenced by, bands such as Tool and grunge music. And yeah, it's a very influential album or an influenced album, I should say. But yeah, I do like the album though. You get a lot of great songs on there like Wish I May, Medicate, Polyamorous, Natural Life, Next to Nothing, Water, Home, and yeah, there's just a lot of great stuff on Saturate. It's a pretty underrated hard rock album, I think, and it's a very great album. But with End of Silence by Red, I mean, this is of course, just an excellent album. You got great songs on it like Breathe Into Me, Let Go, Already Over, Pieces, Gave It All Away, which I think is a pretty underrated song from these guys. And yeah, this is a bit of a tough call because both these albums are almost equally great. But if you had to make me choose, I would honestly go with End of Silence. Now, my opinion might be a little unpopular because I know Breaking Benjamin, is a lot bigger than Red is and all this and that, but I think the reason I prefer Red's debut is because I just go to it more, and it's more, I guess it just has just better everything, I think, than Breaking Benjamin's debut. I mean, and I think Red's debut is also a little more diverse, with the slower songs and the heavy songs, and it's a very diverse album, and I think that's really one of the things that, for me, make End of Silence just a pinch better. But of course, like I said, both albums are great. Both are great debut albums for both bands. But once again, if you had to make me choose, I'd probably go with End of Silence by Red. So there you go, guys. That is my versus video. I know it was rather a quick one, but I think, I just had to really just speak my opinion and tell you which one I like more. Figured I'd put debut album up against debut album with two bands in 2000s rock. So yeah, but like I said, just because I prefer one over the other, that doesn't mean I don't like the other. I do think, once again, I think that both these albums are excellent. They're both great albums, and yeah, and it was a bit of a tough call, but I don't know. I End of Silence just, I feel like, means more to me than Saturate does. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Which album do you like more? Saturate by Breaking Benjamin or End of Silence by Red? And please tell me why you chose your pick as well. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.